What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, as of late, I did 5 videos on the 5 officers, dealing with the upcoming trial date announcement for the Tyre Nichols case. So far, I talked about Tadarius Bean, Justin Smith, Emmett Martin III, Demetrius Haley, and Desmond Mills Jr. All 5 officers implicated, been indicted for the demise of Tyre Nichols. But there's other people that had hands, I think, in not directly into his immediate loss of life, but they were contributing factors in whether he could have survived this or not. When somebody has a traumatic brain injury or hits their head, period, we all were taught this as children. You don't let them lay down and you don't let them go to sleep. We've seen the autopsy report of what happened with Tyre Nichols. From the video, we've seen him writhing in pain on the ground and suffering. We've also seen people stand around him and do nothing for minutes, just watching another man suffer, another human being. These are police officers, EMTs, supposed to serve and protect and render aid when needed. What's going on? What was going on with that? The person I'm going to talk about today is no less guilty to me, in my eyes, than these other 5 officers. And that person is Field Lieutenant Duane Smith. Why is he just as guilty as them? Okay, he's the field supervisor number 1. This guy came on the scene after Tyre Nichols was sat up against the car after the beating. When he first walks up, Justin Smith brings him over there to look at Tyre Nichols. Put the light on him, he sees what he looks like. He sees his condition. At no time did he look at his injuries upon initial inspection, which he really didn't inspect them. He looked at them and walked off. No words. That right there got me thinking. We know the Scorpion unit has been beating people up. People have been coming forward. They've hurt people. This is a supervisor that runs the night shift with the Scorpion unit. The way he looked at Tyre Nichols and walked off, it was like he was desensitized. Now, granted, criminals get roughed up all the time. But looking at that man, you could tell anybody, any of us, would have known something's not right here. He has cuts on his face. You can't tell his face was swollen. That's not a normal apprehension of a criminal or said criminal, somebody being put in handcuffs. I have never looked like that. And I've been handcuffed several times. I've never looked like that. And a lot of you have never looked like that. We watch police videos all the damn time. People put their hands on, people rough them up and everything. Their face never looked like Tyre Nichols. So that right there lets me know that he knows they have a history of that stuff and he's sensitized to it. Never asked him, hey, initial inspection, hey, this the guy over here. And they look at him, he's high, he's drunk on something. The guy can't hurt you. Go close to him, like, what? What's your name? Well, hey, something's wrong. Look at his face. Oh, no. What happened? Explain to me what happened. Where's EMS? We got to get EMS out here. Didn't see it was a high priority. Wasn't it? They said, this is the part that makes me mad. They say he's drunk and high. And let me say this real fast. Show you how dumb these cops are. He's drunk and high on something. I think they said that because Emmett Martin is the biggest out of all of them. When he was trying to put Tyre's hand behind his back, Tyre was moving and stuff like that. Emmett Martin was the one that was the most aggressive at the first stop, which prompted Tyre Nichols to run. Let's get that straight. If he ran and got away from Emmett Martin, and he runs to the second stop, Emmett Martin's there, throwing haymakers and punching him and stuff till he brings him to his knees. Emmett Martin say he's strong. What's the rest of them going to say? Oh, he's strong. Because Emmett Martin couldn't take him, couldn't knock him down, couldn't knock him out. Go look at the video and you'll see what I'm talking about. It sounds far-fetched what I'm saying, but just go watch the video. Seriously, I mean, you can stomach it. Go look at this stuff. Go look at this stuff. And it fed right over to Duane Smith. He drunk, he high off something. We couldn't get him down. He's strong as an ox. Think about that. He's strong as an ox. It don't even add up. Look at Tyre Nichols' bill. Oh, wait. I'd have been like, what? You couldn't get him, bro? Me being me. Field supervisor, you couldn't take him down? You by yourself couldn't handcuff that man? They up there talking glory, everybody talking about how they handled him. He was so wild. They already making the story up. And that right there lets you know, man, these dudes is bullies and badgers, man. Just morons. Not all cops are intelligent. For real, not all cops are intelligent. And this is your proof. You got 5 dummies out there being supervised by a dummy themselves. This dude right here, this reminds me, and I put this on CJ Davidson, whoever signed off to let him get out of there. Because look at the timeline. If this Tyre Nichols thing never happened, he'd still be sitting there as a police officer. I don't even think he would have retired. The video came out. He saw the video. Tyre Nichols passed on. After that, well, Tyre Nichols passed on first. Saw the video. Soon as Tyre Nichols passed on, into retirement. They telling the people of Memphis, oh, we fired them. We're firing people. We're doing, but all the while, behind there is red tape where they're gracefully letting people bow out. This man should have never ran and rolled his butt in the sunset. He needed to be sweating bullets like the rest of them. You agree or disagree? He needed to be sweating bullets like everybody else. Like I said, if somebody got a head injury or something like that, you seen that man's face was messed up. You letting him lay down, fall over, then you run up on him and you do finally speak to him minutes after. EMTs just standing around. They got their equipment right next to them. You ain't instructing them, hey, I'm not your supervisor, but listen, render aid. Get him up out of here. We'll deal with the paperwork and stuff. This guy's hurt. Him being drunk or high off of something is an immediate response to getting him out of there if he was acting unruly and he was so strong, shaped like a string bean. He must be on something really bad, some type of controlled substance where he could die. Don't think about that. Just go over there, look at him, run over there with your buddies. They laughing and joking about how they beat the hell out of him. You sitting there not answering no questions, not asking the right questions, not assessing the situation, and not taking control of the situation. You did none of that. 25 years on the force, you ain't learned nothing? No, because what you got is an easy gig. I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, I can do what he do. I can walk up on somebody, see him in handcuffs, stare at him, and go over there and ask cop what happened. They write a report, I sign off on it. Come on, man. Come on, he just as guilty as them. I would have seen he was messed up. Hey, man, I don't want this falling on me or the department I represent or the guys that I trust to watch my back out there. Do the right thing. Hey, tell the truth. What happened? Never got to that. Just came out there, another day at work, you had your scully on, and then when you do decide to talk to him, what you take, what you have, You can't go nowhere. You ain't getting up. You can't go nowhere. You see the man struggling. You ain't even try to help him up. He couldn't hurt you. He was in cuffs. The man trying to talk. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. Man, listen. Man had head trauma, neck trauma. You didn't look at his face and see he was punched or kicked. You didn't see somebody put their hands on him. You didn't say, hey, did he look like this when y'all got him? Was his face like that? But see, they told on themselves, you already had the answers you need, but you kept your mouth closed. Why? Just another night at the job. I wasn't here to see it. He's alive. He's moving. He'll live. How many times? I mean, you think. How many times have they done this to other people? Like I said, people are coming forward. Hey, man, men and women, hey, these guys roughed us up. He's seen this before. Maybe not to this magnitude, but he's seen this before. He need to sit his butt up there and be sweating bullets, like I said, with everybody else. And I'm going to tell you something. Do not be surprised if he is forced to take the stand, because he's a witness to what the cops said happened after it was over. You think he's going to risk his pension to defend them cops? I don't think so. That's all he cared about. That's why he ran his ass up out of there. And they let him do it. They let him do that. He ain't shit like these other five. When I go down there and cover this trial, I would love to see him in there. I would love to see him in there. You went to his family and lied to him? You don't know what a drunk or high person looks like? The man was speaking in broken English and garbled tone because the hell was beat out of him. He was exhausted. You didn't see that? I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. This dude right here is just as guilty as these other five assholes over here. I'm just being real. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This will be an interesting trial, and I hope he's brought up in it. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.